covering the Villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News team.
Students and teachers celebrate the first day of a new school year. Plus, a villager raves about his energy-efficient car. Thursday was the first day of school for thousands of area students and staff. We were there at the Villages High School's campus in Middleton and at Wildwood Intermediate School as both locations celebrated their first days in their new locations. It's a new beginning for Wildwood Intermediate School this year.
Wildwood has had an upward trend of growth in the last couple years. I was previously the principal at Wildwood Elementary. While I was there for 2 years, we had an increase in enrollment of almost 1,000 students in 2 years. And so our board voted to open a new campus called Wildwood Intermediate School. And a neat thing about this campus is that it was the original Wildwood Middle School that closed about 15 years ago due to decrease and decline in enrollment. And now we are able to bring it back to life. So we've spent the summer renovating and giving it a great fresh makeover to rebrand it and turn it back to blue, Wildwood Blue, for the first day of school. So this is our annual Tech Day. It's where our parents and students come to make sure their forms are filled out online and receive their laptop for the school year. We also have a station where they can, in the back, where they can go ahead and set their student profiles, and so that way they're ready for the first day of school. When COVID hit, we were laptops, I believe, like 3rd grade through 12th grade. And once COVID hit, we quickly realized the need of devices for all of our students. And so I would say since 2020, we've been able to roll out successfully laptops for all students. So the beautiful thing about our students having devices is that the device supports student learning. It doesn't replace our teachers by any means, but it's one more tool for instructional support. And more importantly, our students are able to get what they need at their level with some of the instructional programs that we use. And so our teachers are able to teach to the grade level standards that our state expects, and then our computer supplemental programs are able to support the students where they are if there are any gaps.
Principal Shirley says they estimate having 411 students at Wildwood Intermediate School in grades 4 through 6. 3 years ago, the pandemic forced Villages area houses of worship to shut down their sanctuaries and consider alternate means of gathering. Many pivoted to video as congregants could live stream a service. At Hope Lutheran Church in the Villages and Summerfield, media coordinator Marina Ernst says as folks travel north for the summer, they can see anywhere from a few dozen to a few hundred viewers each week across all video content. They also have a large audience of streamers who are homebound because of illness or injury who greatly benefit from these services. Over the last several weeks, they've averaged about 125 views for its Sunday morning live streams on YouTube, as well as just under 100 for Saturday afternoon online worship. Marina says they plan on doing more in the streaming realm, including video content from their recent Vacation Bible School for children to increasing Hope University offerings online. Hope Lutheran was offering live streaming options years before the pandemic. By comparison, New Covenant United Methodist Church had to pivot quickly when in-person worship was halted. Current family minister Olivia Collins recalls putting together videos explaining to congregants how the church would worship and perform online. She says it was tough, but the church staff and congregants were very supportive. Transition is not always easy, but Olivia says they did the best they could to keep the church busy and active in difficult times. Today, New Covenant has active online and streaming options. In recent weeks, the church has seen 40 to 45% of its congregation participate in weekend worship online. For even more on this story, take a look at the front page of Thursday's Daily Sun. After this short break, it's time for a Will story.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
This is VNN.
A near accident in Orlando led to Harlan Threlkill wanting to purchase a safer vehicle. After doing research, this self-described techie found exactly what he was looking for.
This is a 2021 Tesla Model Y Performance. Bought a Tesla Model 3 to start with because it's cheapest. I decided to go with the Model Y though because it's an SUV model. You got more space, you got a little bit more range, and one of the biggies too, you also got more headroom. You cannot get a Tesla without the sunroof. Especially on the interstates now, there are so many chargers available, just Tesla alone, not counting some of the other brands. I use a website called A Better Route Planner. The only time you really have to worry much at all is when you're going cross country away from the interstates. But I can use that software and it'll route me to where I cross interstates near chargers and I can charge. The efficient range is about 15-20% up to 80-85%. So you're normally going to try to stay in those ranges. And I can go from here to Valdosta, Georgia, excuse me. I can go from here to Valdosta, Georgia in one charge. This is a performance, so it's built with stiffer suspension because it's designed to be a performance car, not a comfort car. Oh yeah, the electric engine, you have no hesitation like you do with an automobile. You just slightly touch the pedal and you're gone. I mean, it takes off immediately. Okay, last month I used 724 kilowatts, cost me $85. I saved $243 versus the average cost of gas in Florida. That's for 1 month. Over the last year, I've used 7,184 kilowatts, cost me $1,203, and that saved me $2,119 versus the average cost of gas in Florida. And that does not account for the fact that a majority of my charging is free off my solar at home. The Villages Tesla Club, we've got over 300 members of the club now, over 100 cars, and a lot of them, probably about a third to half of those don't even own a car yet. They're contemplating it or they got one order and they're waiting for it to come in and they're wanting to learn all the features about it. And that's a lot of what we do with the Tesla Club is teach people how to use the car. Once you learn how to use it, it's very easy.
In addition to his energy-efficient Tesla, Harlan has an electric golf cart, electric lawn equipment, and solar panels on his home. He says this is the most unbelievable car he has ever owned. You can learn even more about Harlan and his Tesla in Saturday's Love My Ride section of your Daily Sun.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Friday's high is going to be 96, the same for Saturday and Sunday. No real rain in sight until early to middle of next week. Overall, heat index is going to be near 110, so make sure you hydrate and be careful out there in Florida's friendliest hometown.
One of the biggest sporting events held in this community returns next week. The 2023 PBA 50, the Villages Classic, begins with 2 Pro-Am squads on Monday. This is when you get the chance to bowl 3 games of 9-pin no-tap with some of the best senior bowlers in the world. There are still spots available for the Pro-Am at 4 and 7 p.m. The cost is $90, which includes a Pro-Am program book, Pro-Am certificate, and admission tickets to each day of the tournament. You just need to visit Spanish Springs Lanes for help with getting signed up for the event. Tournament action will get started at 9 a.m. Tuesday. The field will bowl 18 total games of qualifying, 6 games each day, Tuesday through Thursday, before the top 1/3 of bowlers will continue bowling on Friday with a chance to make it to the 5-player stepladder finals scheduled to begin at 7:30. Lefty Parker Bone III is the defending champion. There will be admission costs each day. Just pay when you arrive at Spanish Springs Lanes. Up next, a villager makes a big comeback.
Broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the Villages. WVLG Wildwood.
I'm Dr. Al Turry. I'm the Director of Audiology for the Villages Health, and I'm surprised and proud to tell you that I've been practicing audiology in the Villages for just over 15 years. The Villages Health is the premier health system in the Villages, and the Villages Health Audiology is the premier audiology clinic in the Villages. We have 9 doctors, 8 locations. Would you believe that we have the only rotary chair in the Villages? For those of you with falls and dizziness and vertigo, we're the place to come to understand what's causing that and then to get you to the right specialist to treat it. We don't just stick hearing aids in your ear and say, call me if you have a problem. I'm so proud of the evidence-based care that we provide, not only in our testing, but in our treatment. When we treat folks with hearing loss, when we put hearing devices on them, it's so much more than, is that too loud or is that clear? We actually validate your outcomes. We verify the fittings using science. We treat our patients really well, and they're not afraid to brag about it. So I shouldn't even brag about us. They're doing it for us.
While villager R. Lee Smith was getting a new garage door installed in early June, he and the worker, Jacinto Garcia, began talking about baseball and softball after seeing softball equipment in Lee's garage. That conversation led to a charitable effort. After learning Jacinto grew up loving baseball and he wanted the chance to play with his son that he had recently reunited with, Lee reached out to his fellow Villages Division III players for donations. The second load of donated supplies on August 3rd contained at least 35 gloves, 35 bats, 2 big buckets of balls, cleats, face masks, hats, and everything needed to play on the diamond. Lee says the whole community of teams coming together for one effort was above and beyond the call of duty. Jacinto wanted to thank all of the people who donated to help him grow a team. He can't explain how it makes him feel. In the end, Jacinto told Lee maybe they will get to play together someday. Take a look at the Only in the Villages feature on the front page of Thursday's Daily Sun for more on this giving story. 1 year ago, Virginia Rowan was in a rehabilitation center and couldn't even walk on her own because of severe vertigo. The Village of Piedmont residents' doctors told her she would never recover and she was going to be set up to go into a nursing home for the rest of her life. She told them no, she was too darn young at heart. She told her son to get down here and get her out of there because she had to play softball and volleyball. The volleyball community would visit her in rehab. Virginia says they just made her come back. On Sunday, she and her Sweet Digs teammates in the Women's Intermediate and Advanced Volleyball League won the championship. Virginia says no matter what life throws at you, be determined. That is what you have to do. Despite having to replace 8 significant players from last year's Wildwood Middle High School volleyball team, Coach Mary Squire and Kelly Shipes are still optimistic. The Wildcats are coming off of their best season in more than half a decade, and they want to remain competitive this fall. Senior setter Delby Zayas says they have been doing a lot of scrimmaging, but in a game scenario with rotations and who's serving. It's good to have that game plan memorized going into the game because it can be a little bit chaotic if players don't know where to go on the court. About 20 girls attended the team's summer camp, while 22 players signed up for tryouts Monday during school orientation. They will have a secondary tryout Friday as they look to fill out a team roster. Some of the students have very little volleyball experience, but already the coaches have seen phenomenal growth. The Wildcats have a preseason tournament at Williston August 19th. And their season opener is August 21st. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN. You're living the dream. Fun times and great tunes. Jackhammering the rock and roll, delighting up the dance in R&B. It's your Villages house party on your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music, the songs you love. Your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.
This hurricane preparedness tip from VNN and WVLG is brought to you by The Villages Insurance.
Hi, this is WVLG staff forecaster Christopher James. What happens after a hurricane? Continue listening to WVLG for the latest updates. Let your family know you're safe. Avoid drinking or preparing food with tap water until you are sure it's not contaminated. Check refrigerated food for spoilage. Remember, if in doubt, throw it out. Wear protective clothing and be careful when cleaning up to avoid injury. Check on your neighbors as soon as possible. Use the phone only for emergency calls. Watch animals closely and keep them under your direct control. If your community has experienced a hurricane or any disaster, register on the American Red Cross Safe and Well website, www.redcross.org/safe-and-well. Keep listening for more information, including supplies, pet tips, and detailed information to keep on hand during hurricane season, presented by The Villages Insurance. And thanks for listening to your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.
Your Humane Society SPCA is having a jukebox bingo night, and the public is invited to attend this fundraiser featuring local radio personality, the game show man, Rick Mitchell. Hit songs from different eras and genres will be played, and you can match the song title on your game card. That cost is $15 per person, and the tickets are available online only. Just text BINGO to 80888. It's going to be held at the Wildwood Community Center on Powell Road Friday. Doors will open at 5 p.m. and bingo will be from 6 to 8 p.m. Prizes will be awarded during this event, and all proceeds will benefit the care of animals at your Humane Society SPCA. Another animal rescue is also seeking the community's help. A Forever Home Animal Rescue in Tavares will be losing its home soon. They are in dire need of donations, and they need to get their dogs adopted. If you would like to help, you can contact afhar.org to make a donation. 100% of the donations they receive go towards Saving Dogs effort. It's time now for a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
Going on now at Kart World Golf Cars, the summer clearance. All new 2023 club cars and Garias must go.
Buy now and save big. Model year and discounts up to $1,250.
Whether you're in the market for a 2, 4, or 6-seater with gas, electric, or lithium power, Kart World has it.
There's never been a better time to buy.
Hurry, don't miss out. When these cars are gone, so are these prices.
Clap your hands and stop your feet. Time now for the Village's Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. The Village's Entertainment is always cooking up new experiences for you, and the show kitchen is a great place to start. This week, attendees got to savor the flavors of summer grilling and the sold-out classes of We Love Tomatoes and Corn. Want to join in on the flavorful fun? Tickets are available for future demonstrations now, including the exotic tastes of Seafood 101, the patriotic concoctions of Labor Day Celebration Parts 1 and 2, the comforts of Let's Do Brunch Part 2, and so many more classes. Tickets can be purchased at thevillagesentertainment.com, at our box office and kiosk locations, and over the phone, and more information on all of our ticketed events can be found under Ticketed Entertainment. Lazy Mac's Taco Shack is a venue that has something for everyone. With 7 days of entertainment, Lazy Mac's hosts bingo on Tuesdays and Fridays, a trivia night on Thursdays with prizes, and blazing pianos playing your requests every Saturday night. Come by for a movie, grab some nachos and a drink, and get in on the action of these free events throughout the week. And if you're looking to add to your Sunday, the Sunday Sunset Concert Series at Lazy Mac's Taco Shack will keep your toes tapping with free entertainment from a different entertainer every Sunday from 3 p.m. to 6. This weekend, Just Mike and Gary will play the stage, so be sure to bring your friends for some free music. And don't forget to plan your trip to the Farmers Market at Brownwood this Saturday. There are lots of vendors for you to check out, and you can even grab a drink to keep cool from one of our Village's entertainment bar huts. This weekend, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee will be at the studio Saturday at 7 p.m. and pick up again next week. Tuesday's performance will have a sign language interpreter available. Savannah Center will be rocking out to the sounds of the U.S. Stones on Saturday night for a 7 p.m. performance. Next week, Cruisin' will be back at Spanish Springs, so be sure to shine up your cars for this monthly event. Residents and non-residents are welcome to register their classic car with any model 30 years or older. Empire will be on the stage to provide entertainment, so be sure to swing by to check out classic cars and dance the night away on August 19th. Another event we are getting excited about is the 2023 Brownwood Wine Walk. Stroll around Brownwood Paddock Square, sampling a variety of wine and hors d'oeuvres. You can look forward to that event September 8th. All ticket holders for the event should be 21 and older. You can find all these tickets for these events and more online at thevillagesentertainment.com, or you can visit us at a box office or kiosk location. And you can even purchase tickets over the phone. Next week, we have some exciting shows going on sale to celebrate the holidays from Halloween to Christmas. That's your beat, and I'll see you on Monday.
Thanks, Natalie. Live musical entertainment is available here every day of the year, and these are the bands ready to perform for you on Friday. That's all the news we have for you now. Pick up a copy of Friday's Daily Sun to read about residents and recreation staff going head-to-head in the pool. Get out there and enjoy the Village's lifestyle.
Did you know you can cash out early on your life insurance policy and get money for it today? It's a pretty simple process. If you no longer want or can't afford your policy, call them and they'll give you cash for it today. The number, 352-668-9361. That's 352-668-9361. Or for more information, visit online at www.goldenlifesettlements.com. Golden Life Settlements, serving seniors for over 20 years. Call them today, 352-668-9361.
Four. Ow. Four. Four. Ow. Four.
Hearing loss doesn't have to be this painful.
We can help. Take our 7-day free trial.
Elite Hearing Centers of America. From hearing problems to hearing solutions.